Okay, I'm going to do a quick run through this. This is my old diff out of the Yamaha 350. And as you can see, the gears, this edge here. See if you can get a close look at that. Maybe the camera can focus on it. You can see that there's quite a bit of meat on that part there. Right, the other side of it, this is the bigger gear that's actually the drive. You can see there's quite a bit of meat on those as well. The flat part we're looking at is as they wear, they take that flat part off. Problem with this one is it's stripped out the center, and then somebody's decided that like a keyway type arrangement was the way to go. And what they've done is they've put these two pieces of metal in and welded those in instead of the splines that are in there. And what's happened, the failure has been that it's actually broken away from that keyway. So I don't know what they were doing to cause it to do that. You can see that it's been modified. Here's one that hasn't been modified, but the problem here, let me get a bit of light and zoom in. You can see that the actual teeth have been worn away. Actually, the gears have cut in. If I can get the right light on that, you'll be able to see how the gear is actually cut into those teeth. So that gear is actually completely stuffed. And you put the gears together, and I'll show you the other one in a minute, the smaller one. It's got nice splines. That's how the splines are supposed to look. I'm looking at it from the other side. It's supposed to look like that. Whereas on this one, we've got something like that, which is very different. So they've done something very strange there. It's the same setup, same diff. Yeah, you can actually see that it's even YW, same. It's all the same. But the problem is, this one's got a lovely set of splines in it. This one's got nothing. It's a nice gear, but the center of it's gone. I don't know whether maybe you can get this cut out and welded onto the other one. I don't know. Might be able to get one made out of the two. Anyway, the other we were looking at my old. That's my old diff, and it's it's pretty dirty. I've greased it up on the bearings and stuff just to see how it meshed. But yeah, it's got a little bit of corrosion on the actual bit of pitting. It's a bit yuck. So the casing is a bit ordinary. This is the one that I got off eBay, and this one's got a bit of a problem. If we go back and have a look at my other gear, can you see the edges on that gear? Now that's the drive line. The drive line goes through there. Alright, and that one turns easy. Bearings are alright, you can hear them turning. This one, not turning very easily. It's getting stuck on something. And also, we'll get that into the light a bit more. There's no top of them. They're completely shark-toothed. If we can get that side on, you might be able to see it even clearer. There's a bit more light over here. Try and bring it over here a bit more light. You can see that. They're completely shark-toothed. That gear is completely stuffed, and you can see that it's almost been skipping off the. I don't know if you can see that, but there's all these abrasion lines along here where it's been skipping off the gears. So that is completely stuffed. Now there's little traces of bits of. Going back over here again. I'll just show you the other gear and the other, because the gears in this. While the other center is gone in the diff, the gear is actually pretty good. you can see that they're flat on the top, not pointy. Okay. So we've got two problems. Well, more than two problems. We've got gears in this one, and gears here. Well, the actual one that's got a good center in it has got completely stuffed gears. And you can see the wear marks. You can see the wear in that. See right down in the bottom. See how there's like a little indentation? It's like what's left of the original gear, where it's stripped out bits of it. The problem with this is, unlike the other one, when you mesh the two, and we've got the bearing down the bottom here. If I run my finger over this, it should turn. Should turn freely. Doesn't turn. It's completely locked. Whereas if we do the same thing, this one down here, that one turns. I'll do this to that one. Doesn't move. It's stuffed. It's locked. And it's probably the little bits of metal that came off this gear. It's completely fried it. Well, I stuffed it up anyway. We'll turn that around, drop the big gear back in on it again, and I'll show you the play that I'm talking about. Alright. This will still work for a little while, but have a look at this. Now, I'm going to hold the other gear with my other hand. And we're talking a fair bit of play. I'm having trouble holding both of them at the same time, but you can hear that slapping around. That sort of play, putting new seals in this is a waste of time. That will continue to strip off steel, and the steel will get into the oil. The oil will then have bits of steel floating around in it, and it will just grind out all the seals and wreck the new bearings. There's no point in putting that back together at all with gears in it that are like that. So they're pretty much stuffed. I don't know if you can see that, and that's what they're supposed to look like when they're not worn away. That one, they're a different shape. It's a difference of, a few millimeters on each side, but it adds up. So they're supposed to sort of look a bit more like this, and not like that one. Okay, well, don't know what I paid a lot in postage to get this here, but and I was hoping we would have a good diff, but not the case. This is my bike in bits. Well, one of them. This is not the one that I'm doing the diff in. The other bike's got the problem with the diff. So yeah, we're still without a diff. Okay.